What's going on, guys? Treasure up here in the garage with the R6. For today's video, I'm going to do an entire video on how to remove the entire headlight assembly. Yep, you heard it right. Let's go. Let's get at it. There's a lot of work to do. Step number one, guys, is going to be to remove the windshield. Yes, we need to remove the windshield. Now, I'm not going to show you guys how to remove the windshield in this video. I'm going to go ahead and remove it and then come back to you guys. If you don't know how to do it or anything like that, I'll put the video link in the description down below. Let's go. Let's take off the windshield. Okay, windshield is gone. It's up on top right there. Step number two, we're going to go ahead and remove the front cowling. Once again, I'm not going to show you guys how to do it in this video. I am going to refer you to a video I did previously showing you how to take this off and put it back on again. So once again, the video link is down in the description below. I'm going to go ahead and remove this and then come back. Okay, front cowling is now gone. We're gonna move on to step number three, going to be to remove the two side fairings. Yes, unfortunately, we do need to remove the fairings. Once again, if you haven't seen the video before or haven't done it before, I have a video on this as well. Video description will be down below for how to remove the left and right fairing. Let's go ahead and do that and come back to the next step.
A few moments later.
We're getting closer. We've got the left and right side fairing off. Now we're gonna move on to step number four. Step number four is going to be fairly simple. It's going to be one silver bolt from each side, there and there. We're going to go ahead and remove those two. Now what that's going to do, it's going to remove this entire piece right here. As you see this piece, and it's going to come right off. Now, I personally have my signals connected to the DRL bracket here with this bolt. So I'm actually just going to take off my signals as well from the left and right hand side. That's just an extra step for me. If you do have the same signals as I do, you'll need to remove those and put the signals down. All right, we're going to grab our size 4 Allen bolt. In my case, it's my little T-wrench. You can take that guy out, put that aside. Now remember, when you're taking the hardware out, to obviously be putting them away and storing them properly. And once you do that, you're just gonna actually remove it. This actually will come off just like so. So this piece will come off, left side and right side. We need to get both sides off. Now that we've gotten this far, I mean, that looks like a transformer, doesn't it? Now that we've gotten this far, now our next step, which would be step number 5, we're actually going to start unhooking some connections. The next couple of steps are all going to be unhooking a certain clip from either the front end or the side or anything like that. So pay attention as I go along here. Step number 5. So we're going to have two connections here. One connection here, which is connected to this guy, the holder on this side of the bracket. And then we got this connection here, right there, which is going to be this guy here. We're going to go ahead and start with this one for step number 5. We're going to undo this backings to pull the actual pin out, and then we're going to undo that connection. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I'm going to grab my needles pliers here. I'm actually just going to do it just behind the camera. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Get those wings in and then pull it right out. So there you go. That's the coupler right there. It's a fairly simple connection, obviously. Okay, so you're going to push down on the pin with your thumb and then unhook that. So that is step number 5. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move the one that we just unclipped. I'm going to move this to the side right here just so it's out of the way for now. Now step number 6, we're going to go ahead and remove this connector here. I'll zoom out a bit. You go in and it's the blue connection right over here. Again, this area right here, you push down with your thumb and it comes out this way. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect the atmospheric pressure sensor. Let's go ahead and remove that. So that is step number 6. We're going to go ahead and leave that where it is as well. Step number 7. Now right under the meter coupler, this is the intake air temperature sensor. We're gonna go ahead and unclip that as well. Gonna reach in, let's see if I can do it with my left hand here. There we go. So you're gonna reach in again with the index finger, push down and then just pull upwards. Only pull upwards, don't pull towards you or anything like that. Pull upwards and then that guy is out as well. So that was step number 7. Now step number 8, still on the front end. Step number 8, another coupler. We're gonna go ahead and pull back the meter assembly coupler like so to expose the connections. There's the connection. All you gotta do is push down with your thumb or index finger and then pull that out, and that is the meter coupler right there, and that can just get out of the way as well. Step number 9, we're going to go ahead and remove the headlight couplers, which is these two right here. There's a band going across holding this piece right here that it connects to the way it is. It's fairly simple to just unplug this. So you're going to push down on the middle part right here and right there, and you're going to go ahead and pull these outwards. Don't need to do anything else, just push down and pull out just like that. So there's 1 and 2. There we go. So now the two headlight couplers are out and disconnected as well. Okay, so that is all that we need to do or unclip when it comes to couplers. We're gonna move on to step number 10. I believe this is step number 10. Honestly, there's so many steps anyways. Just follow along, obviously. But the next step at this point, we're gonna go ahead and come over here to the left side of the bike. You're gonna see this connection right here with all the wires. It's not a connection, it's just a holder, a wire holder. We're gonna go ahead and pull that back a little bit. We're gonna just pull all those wires out of that holder just to give a little bit more space. Step number 11, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and remove 2 push pins from the bottom. There's gonna be one in the back, right over here. That's one. So we're gonna go ahead and push that up. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab this guy right here. Push that one up. All right, that was step number 11. All right, step number 12. I'm gonna go ahead and come over to this side of the bike right here. Now you're gonna see 4 bolts. We're gonna look for 4 bolts. There's one, there's number 2. That's on the left side of the bike. And we're gonna move over to the other side. And so there's 3 and 4. We're gonna go ahead and remove those 4 bolts. Once we remove those 4 bolts, the headlight assembly will be free and we can pull it off the bike. Now we've got just that one left right there. We're gonna do that one nice and slowly, and then we're gonna go ahead and hold the front up a tiny bit so the assembly doesn't actually fall forward. They are on these rubber grommets. It's not necessarily going to fall. You'll have to just watch it and just be careful with it. There are pins that are in the actual grommets themselves, so it's not necessarily going to fall, but I'm just being safe than anything. And I'm doing it with my left hand as I'm holding the front ram air portion with my right hand. All right, so I got that one as well. That one is out, as you can see. So now I've got all 4 bolts out. Okay, so we got that last bolt out. Now, on the right side, you'll also see this little bracket right here that holds wires. There's a wire right there. You're gonna actually take that wire and pull that out on this side as well, just like we did on the other side. So now it's free and it can be pulled forward. So let's go ahead and now pull the headlight assembly forward and off the bike. We're gonna go ahead and do this slowly. There we go. And at the same time, we can actually pull the ram air box off at the same time. So now we have the entire light assembly with the box off the actual unit. You can go ahead and pull this forward and there it is. That comes off. So there is the headlight control unit, which is right there. And yeah, that is the headlight assembly removed with the DRL lights still on the assembly.